I don't know if you guys are keeping up with what's going on lately, but the Democrats. I was looking at some polls because the Democrats have hit an all-time low. They're at 21% approval right now, and it's interesting. Yes, you can look at that and say maybe, well, the Democrat Party's obviously dying, right? The thing of it is, though, not everyone is opposing the Democrats for the same reasons. You have a very significant minority of people right now who are opposing the Democrats because they're just not radical enough. And so I don't think we should be fooled by those numbers, because if you look at other polls, did you know that 27% of U.S. adults support Luigi Mangione? 34% support Mahmoud Khalil, who is handing out terrorist propaganda at Columbia University, right? And then just recently, I posted a story on Tren de Aragua where they rounded up 300 of their members and they're showing them in handcuffs and manacles and moving them around and whatnot. And you look down through the comments on that Reuters story, and it is just an endless ocean of comments like, why were they arrested? Why are they being herded like cattle? Why are they in manacles? This is terrible treatment. So many masked officers around them, afraid to show their faces. Look, these polls, if they're done correctly and they're properly sampled, when they translate to the general population, if you take the largest, the one that's looking at only Khalil, that's 54 million Americans who think it's okay to hand out terrorist propaganda in the United States of America. I think we're in deep shit, guys. Like, seriously. This is pure moral rot. And I don't like to call politics good and evil, and I think anyone who's kind of kept up with me a little bit for a while sort of knows that. I like to think things through and use reason, but at some point, man, it's unambiguous. It's pure evil. It's pure evil. And it is more important now than ever that we keep common sense people in power and that we oppose this with everything we've got, because there is some social contagion or some mental contagion that is sweeping across who are supposed to be mature adults. And it kind of resembles what you might see in, say, Nazi Germany or Stalin's USSR, where you just get tremendous swaths of the population that have just suffered absolute moral collapse. That's where they are. And maybe it has to do with Trump derangement, because they keep shifting to ever lower moral positions. Like, no matter what kind of good that Trump might support, and I'm not alleging that Trump supports, he's not perfect. He's not done everything perfect. But what I'm saying is that it does not matter how good the cause is at this point that Trump pursues. They are reflexively opposing him, and in doing so, they've allowed themselves to just fall so far down in their ethics and morality that they are now basically murderous, terrorist, criminal, chaos type thinkers. Not saying they're out there doing that, but they're supporting it. They're thinking that way. And that is just, the guardrails are gone, y'all. I don't know what we do about this. It's very scary, though. Very scary that we're having to coexist with all these people, and I just don't know. I didn't think I would see something like this in my lifetime. I've seen radical opinions, and I've seen a move toward more and more radicalization. But now, we're openly espousing murder, terrorism, and criminality. So, what the hell do we do? It's God help us at this point.